Niners are here in the big game, again, with Colin Kaepernick as quarterback because of what happened in Week 10 with Alex Smith out on the field against the St. Louis Rams, and it has wound up with the Niners here at Super Bowl 47.
Alex Smith going to run, and Alex will slide down. Takes a little pop from Joel Dunbar. 49ers medical team is talking on the sideline to Alex Smith, and the 49ers have put Colin Kaepernick in.
I spoke with a number of people close to the situation. Alex Smith is out. Colin Kaepernick is in.
Play fake to Gore. Kaepernick dropping deep. Throws to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Vernon Davis. Kaepernick goes to the back of the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, we got two quarterbacks that were confident in. To me, it's the opposite of a controversy.
And they're going to run an inside give to Hunter. Kaepernick keeps it. Faking left and runs it in for a touchdown. Colin Kaepernick.
Alex Smith is healthy, but Colin Kaepernick is the Niners starting quarterback.
Colin, we believe, has the hot hand, and we'll go with Colin.
Obviously, yeah, I want to play. I want to start. I think I should, but it's not my decision.
Kaepernick throwing the deep post to Crabtree. He's got it! Touchdown, 49ers! Kaepernick keeps it going outside of the right. He's running down the near side, and Kaepernick is gone! 56 yards for a 49er touchdown. Kaepernick play fake to Gore, booting to his right, lobs one out to Vernon Davis in the right flat for a 49er touchdown. And the San Francisco 49ers are going to the Super Bowl.
Well, it may have been a controversial decision at the time, but as we know, hindsight is 2020. Now, it looks like a very good move. And as we mentioned, there are podiums along the field, 14, 4 more in the stands.
Yeah,
Alex Smith does not have one, but our Dion, as you can see, is right there with him. Take it away, Dion.
He broke his wrist. I think he missed 3 weeks. I played good those 3 weeks. He didn't get to come back. Brett Elliott, yeah, still good friends. So. For sure, and I definitely respect the way he handled it back then. And I think, that we were able to remain close through that. I knew how hard that was for him. So, yeah.
Alex, how you doing? Deion Sanders. How you doing, man?
What's up? How you doing?
How you feeling?
Good. Awesome.
I'm not happy with you not having a podium. I'm serious. I'm not happy. Was that your choice?
No, I didn't get a choice. Was there a choice?
See, I'm not happy about that, man. I'm serious. This is a former player to another player. You're partially responsible for these guys getting here. Do something as inconsiderate as that upset you?
Not at all. I mean, didn't know it. I mean, obviously, those guys that started, there's only so many podiums. They couldn't have one for everybody. So, for me, not a
What's your mindset, man? I mean, honestly, what's your mindset? Because it's hard. You've been a trooper.
Yeah.
Great year. You had a great year. I mean, leading QB percentage, your quarterback rate, and you find yourself over here.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough for sure. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, it hasn't been the easiest thing. It's been frustrating, disappointing for sure, because I really felt like I was playing my best football right before the injury. So that's been tough. But at the same time, I mean, you deal with it. You move on. I mean, coach made the decision. This is a team game. I wasn't going to sit and pout and mope around. You move on. Yeah, do I still deal with it? For sure, but this is a team game. I love the locker room we have. I love the group of guys we have. And that's bigger than me, I feel like. So I certainly wasn't going to put myself before any of that. It's just how I feel.
Who have you leaned on?
A lot of guys. My teammates, my family. A lot of guys I played with before, especially in the quarterback room, helping me, guys that, maybe have some insight on stuff like that. So.
What do you do when you just don't understand the understanding, if you understand what I mean?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I don't know. You try to get through it. I think, with this too shall pass, it's something that I kind of live by. I mean, you move on. You stay ready for your next opportunity. I'm not going to sit and dwell on things that I can't control. What I can't control, I think the good ones stay ready. When their next opportunity comes, they go in and make the most of it. And for me, that's my mindset.
You think you're going to be here next year?
I'm under contract for 2 more seasons, so I know a lot's been made of that. We'll have plenty of time to talk about that in a few days. Once it's all done.
Give me something real vital that you've told Colin during a game.
For me, it's just he sees things really well out there on the field. For me, it's just continue to tell him to trust what he sees out there, to trust his feet. He's prepared all week. And then I think him just coming over and us kind of confirming what's going on out there. But for me, I mean, he's a good player. I mean, like I said, I think just taking what he does on the practice field to the game, and he's done it all year.
I have a lot of respect for you, man. I'm proud of you. The way you handle everything. Seriously. God bless you, man.
Thank you. You too, man.
I mean,
Back to you guys.
thanks for. I mean, it's very rare when a question, how can you handle understanding when you can't understand? And then he says, you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
And the guy knows exactly what he means.
Exactly.
It's very rare.
He understood.
He understood. How can you handle not understanding the understanding? And that's what's going on with Alex Smith right now.
Right. It's sort of like people talking about what people have talked about that are talking.
And you understand what we're talking about without actually having to hit somebody over the head with it.
He says all the right things. He talked about when that next opportunity may come. And that is the big question.
Right.
When will that next opportunity come? And Rich, from a public relations standpoint, what do you like from what you're hearing from him?
Well, he is following your advice of just be truthful. Right. Just be yourself and be truthful. And you wear that on your sleeve, and I think everybody can understand what he's going through.
And he offers up a taste of humility, but also is somebody that commands the respect of his teammates because he's still in that leadership position. But he speaks from the heart. He's honest. He's straightforward. And he's somebody that is going to get an opportunity. So he knows that. And maybe sending some messages to possible future opportunities.
That's what I want to bring you out, because you are obviously intimately involved with an owner in the National Football League. Right. Your quarterback situation, I'm not bringing that up, right, even indirectly. But you understand what a decision maker in the NFL is looking for and seeing how Alex Smith is handling all of this.
Yes.
Do you think there's an owner sitting here watching NFL Network and seeing this stuff saying, you know what, maybe I'm taking a look at him in a couple of weeks?
I've often told players when they're getting ready to retire that they need to people remember the way you go out as much as they do the way you came in and the way you handled yourself during your career. People are going to remember the way Alex Smith handled this entire situation, and he scored a lot of points with a lot of people around the league just because he was able to handle it like a true professional.
Yeah, and that's him handling the situation. Let's talk about the situation and how it may handle him. Remember now, there are a lot of people in this league that are not able to move around at the quarterback position. Colin Kaepernick having success in this game will help Alex Smith next year find another job, possibly as a starting quarterback, because Alex Smith has some of those abilities. He has the ability to move and get outside the pocket. And a lot of quarterbacks for a lot of teams right now in this National Football League do not have that ability. And when teams see Colin play well, they'll be looking for somebody that looks, run, act like Colin, and Alex Smith is that guy.
Well, when this game is all said and done and we start thinking about what the 49ers do moving forward, as Alex Smith said, he's got 2 more years left in his contract. And why would the Niners just flat out release him and allow him to show up in Arizona, say, and see them twice a year without maybe even getting something in return? I mean, these are the things that we're going to be starting to talk about. But we've got a game to start to focus on 5 days from now. I want to play something Randy Moss said just moments ago while we were listening to Alex Smith, and hear what you guys take is on this. Roll it.
I don't really think to be the greatest receiver ever. I think now that I'm older, I do think I'm the greatest receiver to ever do it. I don't think numbers stand because there's, you talk about this and this. I think that this year has been a down year for me statistically. The year before I retired was a down year, and then in Oakland was a down year. So I don't really live on numbers. I really live on impact and what you're able to do out in that field. So I really do think that I'm the greatest receiver to ever play this game.
Irv?
Wow.
Well, hey, Randy's done a wonderful job in this NFL. He's done some wonderful things, and numbers do count, and especially when those numbers are leading to victories. And that's why I think everybody has to capitulate when we come to talking about greatest receiver. Bar none, nobody's having a conversation. It's Jerry Rice, period.
I was about to say, Jerry Rice, though. He just swallowed his tongue hearing that.
And he should have. Jerry Rice led his teams. Those receptions that we see Randy has, that's great. Yards he has, that's great. Jerry has those, and on his way to winning Super Bowl.
Right.
That's the difference.
Randy Moss has never won a Super Bowl. So, Rich, let me ask you, Do you like your player saying something like that?
Well, when you've got the skins on the wall that Randy Moss has, and you're talking about the wide receiver position, he has a lot of expertise in that area. I like the fact that it's the same confidence and it's the same attitude that he had several years ago when he came to Dallas on a recruiting trip. I mean, he was that confident in his ability. I don't know if he's the greatest. I certainly think he's in the category of the most electrifying wide receiver that's ever played the game.
Let's make sure we say this. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, and all of us in the media on a media day are begging for somebody to say something like that. And then how many members of the media will then trash him for saying something like that? Right. And we're not going to do that. I say, on behalf of everybody here with a credential, Randy Moss, thank you for saying that.
Yeah. He's confident.
Because that's what he says.
Confidence
and
is
he does
good.
have numbers
Confidence is good, Rich, and I'm loving it.
I know you
said
that.
You can't use Jerry Rice. No one saying Jerry Rice.
So many people say, well, why would you say something like that? But I'm saying, thank you for saying that. And Jerry Rice just threw something at his television set, and that's it.
Well, don't you have to believe that you're the best of all time?
You have to. It's great. I love that.
On the field, and he still has to hit the field.
Right.
But when you leave the field like me, you can go ahead and capitulate and give it to a guy like Jerry Rice.
All right.